Thank you very much for all for coming to the Family Weekend 2016. I'm not going to say too much because it's not me you've come to listen to, it's the speakers. So I'd just like to say thank you to all of you for coming. You are what this weekend is all about, and as Alistair said, please do talk to others. If there's people looking lonely in the corner, go and have a talk, share experiences. That's what it's all about. The value that people get out of this weekend shouldn't be underestimated. We do appreciate that it is quite a financial outlay for a lot of people, but we do hear stories of members who put such a value on coming to this that they go to extraordinary lengths to actually make sure that they can afford to come every year. So get as much value out of it as you can, and if you've got experiences to offer, please offer them. Before we continue, there's one person here who heads a team that this wouldn't happen otherwise. Joe Dixon, our national coordinator, runs the office down in Devon, assisted by Abby, and also a number of volunteers that pop into the office from time to time. Without this help and assistance from Joe, Abby and all of the team, this wouldn't happen at all. I know it's an extremely stressful time for them this time of year, so can we just have a round of applause for them? On that note, I'd just like to ask Jo if she'd like to come up and just explain a bit more about the changes that this weekend, particularly the afternoon events.
So come on, let me entertain you. I'm not going to entertain you. Thanks, Gary. That was really sweet. And I think you might have made Abby cry. This afternoon is normally the conference, but this year we looked at the feedback from everybody from last year and the year before, and the trustee team and Joe and Abby thought that we'd try and do something a bit different to get parents and families to talk to each other. And so there are some workshops happening next door in the two rooms here. There's making 3D hands, and hopefully there'll be a 3D hand to take away for whichever child would like to take one. That's not a promise, it's a hope. The One-Handed Musical Instrument Trust have come with their brass instruments and recorders to help children start to learn and discover the joy of music, and that'll be in the second room, and just ask for directions to get round to that. There's lots of exhibits in here. We're trying to create a coffee shop feel in a conference room. I don't know whether we'll manage it, but we've got two great new DVD videos that James has put together for us. There's Raw, to inspire children and parents, reassure parents really, to go on the Reach Activity Week. That'll be on one of the big screens, and we've got a smaller screen, and if you're not sick of Alistair by this afternoon, you can watch Alistair on a loop with one of our Reach members, which is the experience of visiting a driving assessment centre, to try and kick off your thoughts. If you've got teenagers rising up to 17 and starting to think about driving, kicking off the thoughts of getting a driving licence and how to be assessed for specialist equipment to get behind the wheel. Scary. And then, really, I think the most important message is to talk to other families. We're going to have little stations around the room in here where we're going to hopefully get people who are happy to talk about starting school. If you're anxious about your child starting school, what do you need to do? What do you need to be thinking about while they're going through nursery? Are you a new Reach parent? Would you like to meet other parents and find out what's going on? Would you like to meet the branch coordinators, maybe find out what the branch coordinators do? Would you like to be a branch coordinator? So there's going to be bike adaptations, sporting adaptations. Where's Alan? I haven't seen Alan. I'm hoping he's brought his daughter's sports adaptations. Hopefully. Great. So just stay in here, grab a cup of coffee. The kids are going to have balloon modelling, face painting, some toys to play with, and also make contact with all the exhibitors out in the ante-room, and hopefully meet some lovely people and have a good afternoon. And then don't forget to pick your children up. The ones who are in the hotel, so creche and the workshop children, are picked up at 2 from where you dropped them off. The older children are coming back at 3, and they will be taken back to the Waverley room where they were signed in, and then you can bring them back in here once they're all signed out. Okay.